What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. Today we're going to focus in on the Boston Bruins, and more specifically Dougie Hamilton really having himself a big series against Detroit and really having a solid second year in the league. 20-year-old defenseman who's really coming into his own, and I think will be among the league's elite in due time. I like this kid when he was playing for the Niagara Ice Dogs in the Ontario Hockey League. And I remember watching him a little bit and then reading about him going into the draft, and I said, he's not going to be there on the Bruins pick, but my lord, I would love to see him in black and gold. And sure enough teams passed on him that he was there when the Bruins picked. And I just think it's, the Phil Kessel trade paying dividends even more so. I mean, I really think his play in this series has been spectacular. He scored in Game 2, rung off a post as well, and really is just playing with a lot of confidence, really heady, aware of what's going on. And he's a big kid. He's 6'5", 200 pounds. And I think his frame's going to continue to get filled out. And he's going to continue breaking out. I mean, this is a kid that was a point-a-game player. I think, his last 2 seasons of juniors. And then was 58 points in 67 games his draft year, was plus 35, had 77 penalty minutes. He does it all, and that's what he's being in the NHL. I mean, last year everyone harped on his defensive deficiencies, but he was still plus 4. And again, I know people like marginalizing plus minus, but it's a telling statistic at times. And I think part of it is he played on such a great team. But, I mean, same thing is here. Plus 22, 25 points in 64 games. And if you watch him play, it just seemed as the year went on, he was playing with more confidence. He was in and out of closed, doghouse early in the season. But, I mean, I just look at the way he's able to control the pace of the game, play on the power play alongside a guy like Daniel Chara. Someone made a Drew Doughty comparison. I see him more as being another LA King, another great defenseman to play for the LA Kings, and that's Rob Blake. I mean, I think he's got the physicality, he's got the size, he's going to continue to get better, and that's what's awesome. Is he doesn't have to play this huge role right away, and he hasn't. He's been eased into the lineup. I mean, he made a nice shake and bake behind the net, I think, this past Game 3. And really, looted a forechecker, made a play, and, helped lead to a goal that tied the game. And I mean, you just look at what he's able to do. It's like, my God, he's only going to get better. And I think, Chara's 37 years old. I mean, he signed a 7-year extension in 2000, so he's got 4 years left on it. Maybe he retires in 2 years. And then I think Dougie, I'm not comparing the two of them, but I think, he's, he can eat those minutes, and I think he's going to be an upper echelon defenseman in the National Hockey League for a long time. And it's another example of being able to draft, develop, and have this amazing group of young players come up and help the veterans and get eased into the lineup. He wasn't asked to do too much too early. He's in a position where he's playing his strength, he's playing his game, and I think he's going to be an amazing fixture on the Boston Bruins blue line for the next 10, 15 years. And maybe getting ahead of myself, but I enjoy watching him play, and I enjoy watching the development process, because that's half the beauty of following these guys from junior hockey onward, is you see where they were and where they're going, and it's definitely a rewarding experience for kids like that. And his brother's playing the San Jose system. We got up a little bit in the show this year. That's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ on Dougie Hamilton breaking out and really helping the Boston Bruins. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.